Now, modern-day democracies are not as secure as you may think. That is the conclusion drawn by a pair of political scientists. Their research revealed that young people across the world have lost faith in democracy and are more willing to support authoritarian rule. For more on this, one of the authors, Yascha Mounk, joins us live now. Good evening to you, Yascha. Some quite sort of astounding findings in your report here. Is that really the case, then, that people are losing faith in democracy?
Good evening. Yes, they are, and it's a very worrying trend. You see people give less importance to living in a democracy, being more open to authoritarian alternatives like military rule, and supporting what we call anti-system parties and candidates, people who disrespect the basic norms of liberal democracy in greater and greater numbers. And here's the big danger that comes from that. The big danger that comes from that is that the basic institutions of liberal democracy are going to be eroded, that we're going to see independent state institutions be politicized so that tax authorities go after political opponents, so that regulators try to get rid of businesses of people who criticize the political regime. This is exactly what has happened in Russia over the last 10 or 15 years, and the risk now is that similar things will start to happen in Western Europe and North America. There's a second big danger. The second big danger goes beyond the independence of state institution. It's actual persecution of political opponents. It's the shutting down of newspapers. It is trying to quell political dissent in any way possible. That, again, is exactly what has happened in Russia over the last 10 or 15 years, and the danger now is that that'll start to happen in Western Europe and North America. But the biggest danger, the thing that I'm most concerned about, is that we will increasingly have propaganda, fake news, an attempt to portray a completely alternative version of reality to the public, making it impossible to transact politics on the basis of fact, of rational discourse. That is exactly what has happened in Russia over the last 10 or 15 years, and this channel, which you've been very gracious in inviting me to speaking to, is a key element in doing that. So we are now fighting for the survival of liberal democracy against illiberal democracy, against authoritarianism.